Well, here we are again with another bunch of bees. I hope you can see them up there. Another swarm this afternoon. And as I said before, I got no clue what I've done wrong, but for some reason these bees just don't want to stay home. I'm fortunate that they didn't move very far. I've got a box ready. Up above I've got an upside down swarm trap, which they have no interest in whatsoever. Let me take a look up under there and make sure. There's some up in there, but I suspect the queen is up in here. So I'm going to use the same thing I used the other day, the scoop method. I'm just going to try to scoop them off of there and get them into this hive that I've got ready. Went down and got some new frames. IFA is selling frames, assembled frames now, and they're selling them cheaper than I can order them from Man Lake back east and have them shipped in here. So I grabbed some of them, and we'll see what the bees think. I use these. I'm going to use this kind of a, these signs that you see around town that people stick up illegally. Feel free to tear those signs off of posts or pull them out of the ground. They're not supposed to be doing that in town. And so when I see them, I grab them. And they work out real nice for putting under hives and things like that. So feel free. I actually called the city and asked, are you guys going to beat me up if I tear signs down? They said, no, by all means, take them down. So I did. All right, let's take a look. You guys. Of course, it's not going to be, dadgummit, it's not smooth there, so let's see here. I don't want to hurt the bees, and they don't want to get hurt, so we'll push some of them up there. Won't get all of them. And they'll kind of move, and then we'll get them like that, as you can see, and we'll dump them in here. And then I'll use the little smaller dustpan to pick the rest of them up off of there if I can. Just sweep them real easy. See if I can get them to drop down in here. You want to move kind of quick because you want to get that queen in there. And they'll protect that queen. They'll get her running. They'll hide her. And I'm going to take this off, and if there's a chance that they've pushed her up inside that bucket. So let's just lift that off. And you can kind of see in there. There's quite a few bees in there, and I'll dump that. Okay. Make sure Queenie's not in there. And I'm going to gently sweep the rest of these as I can. I get a bunch on this side, and I can't get between those posts. I got to kind of drive them out some way, kind of like that. In you go, bees. You'll see them recluster up there because they smell that queen wherever she's been. There's pheromone, and they're going to follow that queen wherever she goes. So I keep sweeping for a little bit to try to grab as much as I can. And And then I'll leave them alone for a while and see if they move back down into that box. Yeah, I think they pushed that queen up there somewhere. Yeah, I'm not gaining any ground right now, so we'll set this aside. see if they'll gather back in here. I don't want to get them too excited. I want them to calm down as much as they can. I'm going to put an inner cover on this and kind of see if I can force them to kind of concentrate their effort over there. Give them something to stand on, something to fan. Let me show you what I got in here. I don't even know if this video will come out, but you can see I'm kind of standing here, but I don't see much fanning going on right now. So they're not convinced. This one is fanning, okay? And these ones have their tails up in the air. So they seem to think we're doing all right. These ones don't. With my luck, she is up inside that, you know, and I don't want to push that because I don't want to injure the queen. Injured queen doesn't do anybody any good. They'll figure that out in a hurry, and then all is lost. But we'll give them a chance, see if they will come in. I see some more starting to fan here. You can see them over on this side starting to fan. See that? That. Let's lift that lid. I apologize for the shaky hand. It's kind of a leftover from last year. You can see them in there. They're clustered on the side there. Need to get me a headband. So anyway, they're pretty excited up there. It would not surprise me if Queenie's up in there somewhere. We'll find out. If they leave here and go back up there, then obviously that's where the queen is. If I just end up with the small cluster here and most of them down in here, then that tells me that the queen is down in here. So let's see what happens.